Hey everybody, it's me, Timmy Flyers guy, and welcome to another hockey vlog. In this video, I'm going to talk about the 2020-14, 2020-15 Reading Royals. The reason I wanted to do this video is because this was the year that the Reading Royals became the official ECHL affiliate of the Philadelphia Flyers and the AHL's Lehigh Valley Phantoms. And this was big for the organization. This was big. Since before that, Flyers were affiliated with the Trenton Titans for years. Then they were affiliated with the Greenville Road Warriors. And today we're going to take a look at the Reading Royals 2014-2015 season. Guys, this was the first year. This was the year I went to my first game in Reading, my first Reading Royals game. And I'm going to take a look at the roster here. The leading scorer for the Royals that year was Olivier Lavelle. He had 30 goals, 41 assists, and 71 points. The most points as a Reading Royal. They had guys like Olivier Lavelle, Adam Guzman, Pat Mulaney, Cam Reed, David Marshall, Ryan Crothers, Sean Wilkes, Mike Marcoux, Maxim LaMarche, who also briefly played for the Lehigh Valley Phantoms in the first two seasons with the team. Zach Davies, Ian Waters, Brett Fleming, Jason Haywood, Andrew Johnston, Michael Caruso, Brett Mallow, Kevin Walrod, Matt Hatch, Brandon Alderson, Adam Conry, William Coates, Brock Higgs, Justin Crandall, Kevin Sullivan, Derek Maters, Ken Reeder, Justin Daniels, and Martin Ouellette, who was a goaltender, Kevin Gumas, Dan Ford, Zach Fishman, Gentry Zolars, Peter Dundovich, Kirby Murphy, Joe Howe, Dominic Minardo, Joe Camp, Ryan Mislack, Curtis Leonard, Toby Cohen, and Connor Knapp. Royals had about an array of goaltenders this season. Joey Howe was one of the first goaltenders. His goal percentage was 2. He didn't play much. His minutes were 104 minutes. His goals against were 4 goals. His goal average is 230. His wins 1, losses 0, ties 0, saves 38. Connor Knapp took over in the rest of the season, and it's Connor Knapp who took over as the starter, playing 2,369 minutes. Goals against 102. Goals average 2.58. Wins 24. Losses 11 and only 4 ties. Martin Ouellette was the backup. Splitting his time with the Phantoms. With the Phantoms and the Royals. Martin Ouellette had 1,650 minutes on the ice. Goals averaging 80. Um, Goals average 2.91. He had 17 wins, 10 losses, and 2 ties. Peter Dondovic only had 1 goal percentage. Played 20 minutes and had a goal average of 1. His goals against were 3.300. He had no wins, no losses, and no ties, so I guess he never started. Ken Reefer had a goal percentage of 4. Minutes of 195. Goals against 11. Goals at GAA 3.38. Wins 3. Losses 0. Ties 9. Making 69 saves. Peter Dondovic rate 6. Michael Willett at 782 saves. Connor Nash at 1,000 at 1,092. And I gotta say, this was a pretty good season for the Royals. It started out well. I didn't really follow them much. It's because mostly I was following the Flyers and the Phantoms. I wasn't sure if three teams were gonna be happy for me. But then this is the first year I really started to get into the Reading Royals, especially during their playoff run, which I'll get into. So hang on, stay there. I'm going to take a look at the results of every game this season. We'll just go back here. Scheduling results, here we go. Let's see the total wins the Royals have had this season. It says here, calculate percentages on 5-play base. The regular win versus overtime. So this is the Royals' schedule and results here. Let's start off with the first game of the season. And that was against the Wheeling Nailers, which was a 6-3 loss. Beat Elmira 6-5. Well, they lost to Wheeling on the 18th of October. On the 24th of October, beat Elmira 6-5. On the 25th, beat Elmira again 5-1. And then on the 26th, they played Elmira, lost 3-1, faced off against the Wheeling Nailers on October 30th, 2014. That was a 3-1 win for the Royals, and then facing off against the Wheeling Nailers on November 7th. On November 1st, losing 3-2, and facing off against the Fort Wayne Comets on November 7th. They lost to Wheeling 4-3. They lost to Fort Wayne 4-3, and then lost to Fort Wayne the following night 7-6. Then they faced off against Kalamazoo on the 14th. November 14th, they beat Kalamazoo 4-3. And then on the 15th of November, faced off against Kalamazoo again. They got another win against Kalamazoo. And then faced off against Toledo on the 16th. Got a 4-3 win. Played Elmira on the 20th of November. That was a 3-2 overtime loss. Played Indy on the 22nd. That was a 4-2 win. And then faced off against Indy again. That was a 2-1 win. And Elmira on the 26th. That was a shootout loss. On the 28th, Greenville 5. Royals win 5-2. Then on the 29th, Royals lose to Greenville 8-3. And then they face off against Toledo on December 4th. And they lose to Toledo Then on 12:06, they lose to Carolina, South Carolina 42. And then on the 7th, they win against South Carolina 2-0. Then on the 12th of December, they beat Wheeling 5-4. They beat Wheeling again 2-1, and then they lose to Wheeling on the 14th of December 3-2. And on the 17th of December, they face off against Indy. So the Royals have a pretty good win-loss record for this season. They then went to the playoffs to face off against the South Carolina Stingrays. I'm going to talk about that, so stay put. Now, we get into the next chapter of this video, and that was it was playoff hockey for the Reading Royals. The Reading Royals' first opponent was South Carolina Stingrays. And this was an up and down series for the Reading Royals, who had the advantage in the beginning. But South Carolina was able to turn things around. In a much-needed win, in which this was the game I went to, was one of the biggest games for the Reading Royals. It was my first time at Santander Arena in Reading, Pennsylvania. Me and my dad got there. We got to the game, got some crab fries, and some chicken with honey mustard. Fortunately, they didn't have any of the buffalo sauce with the chicken. But I made do with the honey mustard. It was pretty good. I really had a good dinner at the game. It was a long drive, but it was definitely worth it. It was a long drive from Philly to Reading, but it was definitely worth it to see the Flyers' new ECHL affiliate, the Reading Royals. Santander Arena had a bit of an old school feel to it. It felt like the Spectrum, just the aesthetics of the arena. It felt like the Spectrum. It was a very old school hockey arena, and we go in. I forget what game this was, but it was one. I went to one of the games in that series with the South Carolina Stingrays, and let me tell you, this crowd was pumped up for Reading Royals hockey. They really going out. They went all out for this game. And the fans were crazy. Sitting next to us, we went three diehard fans were big Reading Royals fans. One of my favorite players had to be Mike Marcoux. Mike Marcoux was a pretty good player for this team. He was very clutch. He was clutch in these playoffs. Game started, and Reading Royals were, well, they gave up maybe 2 goals, I'd say. But Reading Royals really started to turn things around in the second half of the game. Getting a huge victory over the South Carolina Stingrays. The crowd went nuts. Me and my dad were in our exits. We both remembered that this was a fun game. And this is one of the best hockey games we've been to. This was a game that I was excited to see. I'm really excited to travel to Reading and see what Reading Royals hockey was all about. Yes, 2 games after that, the Royals were eliminated from the playoffs from the Stingrays. But I'll never forget my first game in Reading, Pennsylvania, and my first Reading Royals game. And the first game the Reading was affiliated with the Philadelphia Flyers. They were their ECHL affiliate that year. This was a pretty damn good season for the Reading Royals. And it really got me into Reading Royals hockey. At the time, the Flyers just had a horrible, abysmal 2014-2015 season. It was the Reading Royals that really stood out. The Phantoms did not make the playoffs this year. But I do remember this was the year that the Reading Royals really stood out. And this was the year that catapulted the Reading Royals. This was the year that made the Reading Royals. Yes, it didn't end on a good note, but in a way, this was a damn good season for the Royals. And this was the first season that got me into Reading Royals hockey. The memories of this season stick with me. Because I'll never forget that day, driving in the car with my dad to Reading, Pennsylvania, to see my first Reading Royals hockey game. Guys, thank you for joining me in this vlog. I really want to talk about this because I was excited to. In my next video, I'm going to be talking about the inaugural. I'll be talking about the inaugural season for the Lehigh Valley Phantoms in 2014-2015. That was the first time in Allentown, PA, and the first time Lehigh Valley Phantoms hockey was born. So, in my next video, I will be talking about the 2014-2015 Lehigh Valley Phantoms. Just stay tuned. I'll see you guys in the next video. See you later.